On today's What's in the Box, Napoleon, 1806. All right, guys, so this just arrived today, and this is Napoleon 1806, which is Golden Bell Games, looks like Shakos. It's a Conquerors series, this is a two-player war game, ages 12 and up, plays in about 90 minutes. It's based on the Napoleon decreed the order of mobilization, war becomes unavoidable. And this is it's reading up about this, and it's a little bit different to your typical war game, at least from my opinion. But let's take a look at what's inside here. So here we have the board, which, let me get this open. It's a lot bigger than I anticipated. Look at that, good sized board. Let me actually see if I can zoom out a little bit. There we have the board, and I'll move the box out of the way. That looks really great, actually. I like the way it's a board based on a map. All right, so I zoomed back in here so we could see the other components. So we have player screens, and which is pretty cool that this is dual language. So you have one that is in French for the French crowd that will be playing Napoleon. And we have the English-speaking rule set. So that's, or not rules, but I guess tutorial or player aid rather. Those look pretty good there. We have the other player, which I wonder if these are the same, or let's take a look at this here. Possible operations. Yeah, so it looks like the same batch of turn options. All right, you have a nice little fabric bag here, nice and stamped, not embroidered, but stamped, silk screen. Stickers for our cubes, and on this there are a good number of blocks to go along with this being a block style game. Oh, these are nice and chunky. Oh, hope you can see that, nice thickness there. What else we have here? And here we have some other wooden components. These look like our flags. Probably once we take control of a territory, you'll have our little flag stickers on here, I'm assuming. Some tracking cubes. Very nice. Oh, holy cats, there's much more in this. Let me scooch this over here. Zoom out again. All right, here we have our order of battle cards, and this is for each side. This is, I believe, is going to track our strength for each character. There's also fatigue that you track in this game, which I think is a really cool mechanic. See, here we have the rule book. Now, the rule book is in both French and English. Let's take a look at that. Good quality. A good font choice, full color. It's a pretty good looking rule book here. There's gonna be a lot of rules on this one to get under control, but from the sounds of it, this game seems like it'll be pretty easy to pick up with the group that I play with. Some scenarios, short scenario. Hidden setup to, there's different methods too that you could play. Is you can add the fog of war. So you don't have to play with the fog of war, but you can. And then here's some tournament play. Lots of options on this game. Campaign history. I always love in a historical style game when there is some blurb about the history of the game. It's definitely a nice addition here. A few cards and events. All right. This looks really nice. It feels good as well. Very cool. So we have some dice. These look pretty cool. So they look like almost like standard dice with the pips, but they have definitely customized with the, looks almost like a battle. Or it's just an X, isn't it? Okay. So I wonder if that's a hit or a success or a failure. That I don't know. I'll find out as I read the rules and play my first game. I think these are the fatigue counters, nice little wood cylinders. Very cool. Nice selection of colors. Now let's take a look at the cards here. So there's a deck for each side, I believe. No? Maybe? Let's tear into these. So this is always the struggle, right? This is where the real entertainment on these videos come in, is how easy or how long it's going to take for me to get into the deck of cards. So yes, so there are separate decks for each side, which is what I had anticipated. So let's take a look at some of these. So this is for this side here, Napoleon side. Rain, any stack that's active during the turn suffers 1 additional fatigue point immediately. Ah, that's pretty cool. Skirmishes, fatigue. French player automatically wins the initiative without drawing a card. These are pretty cool. So it looks like these are very much a key element in the game. French stack with at least 1 cavalry SP is not pursued on withdrawal. The guard confusion. A Prussian attack that moves into the free area with at least 3 connections stops and is flipped to its has been activated side. So cool art too, like the historical paintings or drawings. Looks very nice. French player chooses a French corps that has lost at least 1 infantry. During the recovery phase, this corps is still on its side to be activated. It recovers 1 infantry. Let's see, how different are they from this side? So we have a rain, a destroyed bridge. Oh, that's cool. During its move into a free area, the Prussian stack spends 1 MP and places a destroyed bridge marker on an adjacent connection with the bridge. So cool, so we have a good mix of good and bad, it looks like. I'm assuming red is bad and green is good, depending on what side of the card you're on. Reinforcement, but there are 2 sets of cards. Let's see if these are, oh, these are the French, okay. So I don't even know that I need to open these, but yeah, there you go. So this would be the blue rain card. Nope, let's flip this over the right way. Oh, that's great that you get double the components, like whether you're playing French or English. That's a nice touch in the game. It means, you know, obviously I think there's a little more manufacturing cost that goes into it, but still, that's you know, as far as being able to sell the game to multiple locations, that's great. Well, cool. So there you have it. That is Napoleon 1806. I do anticipate getting this to the table sooner than later. This looks great. I really like the map. I really like some of the mechanics that I read about, so this will be a fun one to get to the table. I'm not going to put it back in the box in this video because that would be probably longer than this video will be as it is, but there you have it, Napoleon 1806. Thanks guys for watching, and we will see you next time. Cheers.